Here there is some progress. Tammy, thank you so much. In a unanimous vote, the Seattle City Council approved sweeping changes to the way Seattle polices and controls crowds. Late today, council not only voted to ban police from using crowd control weapons, but they also banned them from owning those devices. The ban includes rubber bullets, water cannons, tear gas, and flashbangs. Council also put a ban on chokeholds.
That as elected officials, our job is to protect residents, especially right now to protect First Amendment rights.
The ban also applies to SWAT situations. Police would still be allowed to use pepper spray, but only on one person at a time. Chief Carmen Bess says she is looking to other cities right now for additional ways to control crowds. The mayor still has to sign the ban before it can take effect.
The Seattle City Council has passed legislation to ban police from using some crowd control weapons. The ban is for non-lethal measures such as tear gas and rubber bullets. We asked community leaders whether restrictions should be placed on how police control crowds.
Absolutely. It is very unfortunate that people expressing their First Amendment rights have been met with extreme violence and escalation by the police presence.
Also approved a ban on police officers from using chokeholds, and officers who want to mourn a fallen officer can no longer wear a band across their badge that covers their badge number. Our exclusive King 5 News poll found that most respondents believe Seattle police used unnecessary force when dispersing demonstrators. Nearly half of respondents we surveyed in Seattle felt that way. About 30% said it was appropriate, and the smallest share of people thought police used great restraint.
Well, tonight, a step towards keeping their promise of change and reform. The City Council unanimously voted to ban Seattle police officers from using chokeholds to restrain people. It's just one of many changes to come. Q13's Brian Flores is in our newsroom tonight with more on what came out of the City Council meeting today.
Well, you guys, there were three items in particular that were up for a discussion and a vote when it comes to police reform here. And as you mentioned, the Seattle City Council voted to take action unanimously. So to break these down for you first, the council voted unanimously to ban Seattle police officers from using chokeholds to restrain people. The Seattle Police Manual already labeled the chokehold as strongly disfavored, but this move takes it a step further by banning it outright. Second, the council also voted unanimously to ban the city from owning and using crowd control methods like tear gas and blast balls. It's unclear what will happen to the existing inventory of these devices. And third, the council voted to prohibit officers from covering their badge numbers with mourning badges.
We have a long way to go in terms of police accountability, let alone really eliminating police violence and brutality and addressing the long-standing racism and oppression in our society. But still, these are major victories. They're historic, and the movement must celebrate its victories.
Well, the city has already conceded to other reform steps, including requiring body cams during demonstrations, independent investigations of officers who use deadly force. The city has also agreed to hire more people at the Office of Police Accountability, not file criminal charges against nonviolent protesters, and actively preserve the Capitol Hill organized protest with things like sanitation and hygiene resources. And tonight we did hear from Police Chief Carmen Bess, who says that she has not read the bill in full, but that the department will comply with whatever is decided. We have not heard tonight from the mayor or the Police Officers Guild to get their reaction, but Council President Lorena Gonzalez says another meeting will need to be discussed on how to get rid of existing inventory of those crowd control devices without sending it, she says, that inventory to other police departments. Guys, back over to you.